So in the last episode, at the very end, I was talking about the average consumer, and I was talking about like meat consumption and that kind of thing. The data on like my phone, like it like ran out. So like, yeah, I'm gonna continue talking about that. So I was talking about meat consumption and the average consumer. So I think if you're listening to this and you are like you're a consumer in a place and you have like the opportunity to choose what it is you want to eat, and if that comes from if the food you eat comes from a good source, if it's like maybe even if the food you eat is like morally good or morally bad, the food you eat, if it's healthy, if it's unhealthy. Especially I want to talk about meat consumption. The amount of the meat you consume, does that come from is that like manufactured in a way that would benefit the environment, or would it not? I think that's a question that people need to ask about the meat they're choosing to eat. Like, I personally do not have anything against you if you eat meat. I eat meat. I like to eat meat. I think though it's cutting down on the amount of meat you eat. That's like it's gonna help. That's gonna help the environment in the long term, and it'll probably like help climate change as well. Like, yeah, I think a lot of like corporations and stuff, they're gonna be like they won't like really like they probably won't get down to like the nitty gritty of like stuff. They're just gonna be like, yo, just do this, do whatever. Like, 'cause it's cute to just be like, I'm just gonna do this, whatever, and like everyone's just gonna see me do this. That's pretty cute, I think, to be honest. But to like actually go out and actually do something that other people are gonna like criticize or ostracize, and even if you know that they're actually gonna do that, that actually takes a lot of, I think, integrity to actually do something as such as that. So yeah, that's all I'm talking about, to be honest. Just about. I think the other thing as well then is just cars. Is like, you have to drive, if you're driving. I think I've talked about electric cars because I think some people think that like electric cars are worse for the environment than the average car. But like I don't really see. I don't. From what I've found anyway, there just isn't really like. I don't think that's the case, to be honest. I think that electric cars are much better for the environment, to be honest. Like, yeah. I wonder when. This is what I wonder, to be honest. I wonder when Henry Ford and all these people invented cars. Well, not invented cars, but when Henry Ford like invented, like he made like cars available to like the average consumer and stuff. Did they know at the time like what like is it like we now see today perhaps the result of like mass production of cars? So I think just there needs to be more electric cars, because that's what's gonna like, because you look at, then we look at like electricity is renewable. That's the thing. Like, that's what's amazing about electricity. We have like, yeah, like if it wasn't for electricity, you wouldn't be able to listen to this very video that I'm talking to you about. Like, electricity is renewable. Like, it's probably the like greatest, like Thomas Edison, or not, yeah, whoever invented the light bulb, that guy anyway. The guy who invented the light bulb, electricity. That's like that's fantastic, because out of electricity came the internet. Now the internet, now you can listen to this. So that's like fantastic. Like, that's like pretty much, I think that's amazing anyway, to be honest. That's like, yeah. I don't have a script while I'm doing this. I'm just gonna say that, to be honest. I rather wouldn't have a script, to be honest. I know probably people like would recommend that you have a script when you're doing this type of thing, but I, to be honest, would rather just like, to be honest, feel it's better if I just keep talking without a script, because I feel if it's with a script, it'd be very easy to just go off and just try and be like, yo, I'm just like, you can just, it's pretty much easier to fake, I think, if you have a script on things, to be honest. I think especially in today's world with social media and a lot of these things, it's just easier to fake if you have a script. So I think it's a lot harder if you actually make videos and like podcasts and like this kind of thing if you don't go in with a script, because that's like literally just pure, you just have to like do it yourself. Like there's no like, yeah, like you can go in with a script, but I think it's better like it's more like authentic, I think, if you just go without a script. I think that's kind of why I think a lot of people like, kind of like, if you talk about like videos that are like vlogs and like rants and stuff, that's kind of like why people, I think that's kind of like why people enjoy that more, because, but here's the thing, people won't probably want me to say this, but I think a lot of the vlogs and like rants people watch on like the internet, some of them are probably scripted. I'm not say all of them are scripted, because that's probably not true, but I'd say some of them probably are scripted. Like that's the thing as well, like, yeah, like a lot of, like, that's the thing, like people don't, yeah, that's why I kind of like, I value authenticity to like an extreme degree, to be honest, because like it's pretty much easy. Like if you just want to make like, if you want to make like, just like be like everybody else and just do what everybody else does, you're just gonna get what everybody else gets, you know. So there's no like, yeah, but to actually do something that people have never like seen before, have like an actual, like that's actually pretty difficult. Like I'm like, I'd respect you if you did something like that. If you also try to do something like that, I respect you, to be honest, because I know like that can actually be difficult. And people hate it as well. That's the thing. People like will hate on it. Like people can hate on shit so much, and it's very easy. Like if you just want to criticize people, like that's very easy to do. That's the thing. This is what I think, right? It's not about trying to get everyone to like you, because no, like at the end of the day, people won't like. Not everyone's gonna like you, no matter what you do. Like that's just the thing, and that's fine. Like not everyone is gonna like you, so don't focus on everyone. Focus on people that you connect with and have like a passion about certain things. Okay, and just like do those things, and it'll be better. It'll be better for you. And people, there's just like, don't be like I know everything, and don't be like, because there's a level like people like don't understand certain things, and if you just be like, oh yeah, I just don't understand, I'm just not gonna get to know that, or whatever. I think that there you have ignorance. Like you're not gonna, like if you just figure it out, you're like, ignorance, I think for a lot of people is what does them, because they just you have to be open-minded to some degree about things. Like you just do, like, because like, yeah, like it's just because like it's, things change. That's the thing. Like things are always changing. You have to be open-minded about certain things. Otherwise, you just do. Like it's just something you should do, I think, to be honest. Like there's no point just being like for instance, what was good a year ago may not be good today, and what was good into the future, it could be different completely again. Like there's no like, it doesn't things don't change. Like things do change. Like that's the thing. You have to, yeah, thing is, you try, I have advice for you, which would be to try and figure out what it is that you actually enjoy doing and are passionate about, to be honest. That's what I would tell you to do. Okay, like, is there something that you can do that you don't know a whole lot of other people that can actually do that? And if so, great, keep doing that thing. Like, just keep going with that thing, and it will probably... It's like the weirdest thing. It's almost as if you have it before you actually get it. It's strange. I don't know. It's weird. It's really, really weird. Like, it's like you have it before you actually get it. Like, you actually, like, you actually already have the thing before you actually go after it. Like, because you're so, like, focused on what it is, you just, like, it's just, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's very, very weird. I think, anyway. It's, well, not weird, but it's just, like, maybe it's hard to describe. That's just the thing. It's hard to describe. Yeah, it's just, yeah, you just, like, that's the thing. When you just go for stuff, it's just, like, a lot of things can just happen. Like, it's not going to be easy, but, like, even just simply, like, being like, yo, I'm just going to do this. I know, like, this is just, I'm just going to do this. Like, there's no, like, there's just no, like, you just go for it. Like, even now, like, I'm just, like, I'm keeping talking, doing this. Like, I'm just going to keep talking. Like, there's no, like, I have no script. I don't want to have a script. So I'm just going to keep talking on things that I think would benefit you, and if that would benefit you from my experience. I'm just going to talk about those things. I'm just going to talk about those things. That's what I'm going to talk about that's what I'm going to try to talk about in these episodes. I'm going to try to talk about those kind of things. Yeah, I'm just going to, like, this is, yeah, like, I'm going to try get, like, I'm going to try give you some kind of upside from the information I'm giving you. Yeah. I think this is the thing that I think is important, and this could, like, really, like, impact your life. Okay, you have emotion, right? So this is the thing, right? If you can, like, not even discipline your emotions, but you can be, like, this is what it is. If you're able to be grateful in, like, pretty much, if you're always able to be grateful, okay, you're gonna have your quality of just, like, life is just gonna be, you're gonna have a great quality of life if you're able to be grateful for things you have in your life. Because, like, yeah, gratitude is just the thing. Be grateful for what you have, and be grateful. Like, I'm not saying, like, that's it, just be grateful. I'm saying you have, like, you're trying to achieve things, you're trying to, like, go all out, and it may be difficult, but still be grateful, because there are things that you have that other people don't have. That's the thing. Other people may not have the same things you have. Like, there are people on Earth that, like, don't have, like, access to, like, water and, like, food and stuff. Like, you have those things. So, like, be grateful for the things you do actually have. Like, you do actually have, like, if you live in a first world country, you have, like, you don't understand, maybe you don't understand, you actually do have a great level of, like, quality of life simply because of that. Like, you do have a lot of things that you, if you actually thought about it, you could actually find. I think you could actually be grateful for those things. Even if you don't, I'm sure there's something that you like, you enjoy, that you're grateful for. Like, that's, like, I'm sure there is something. There has to be at least one thing. And if there isn't, then I would say to you, keep trying to find it. Right? That's what I say to you. Like, yeah. That's what I'd say, right? Don't just, like, don't tell people random shit, to be honest. Like, be careful with your tongue. Like, don't just say, okay, to be honest, I've perhaps done this before. You say just, like, random you say, like, you don't say random shit, but you say things, and then you, like, you just say things, you just say things, and then it just like, it's like, talk about goal setting, achieving things, okay? Don't go about just telling everyone what you're gonna do. That's not really gonna help you get anywhere, I don't think. Like, tell people, this is the thing I learned, which helped me a lot. Like, tell people, once you've achieved your dream, your goal, or whatever that was, then you can tell people what it was. But don't initially, don't. Like, that's actually not what you're not supposed to do. And, like, people won't tell you that. Like, that's like, I think that there is actually like not even a secret, but that's like the thing that a lot of people, like, that's, if you do that, yeah, if you do that, you will have, yeah, you'll be able to, like, yeah, you'll be able to maybe achieve the things you want to achieve.